You have to talk to your kids. Like, your kids make sure you talk like, mommy, 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 did you hear me? Mommy, mommy, did you hear me? Mommy. I mean, they do that all day long, like, until you answer them. They don't care. They don't have no shame. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanti. Today I'm going to be doing the Homemaker tag. I am going to tag, I think, 5 ladies at the end, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you watch all the way through. As I promised you guys, I'm going to be giving one motivational or inspirational quote in one video per week for the year 2019. And today's quote is, there is no way to be a perfect mother, but a million ways to be a good one. All right, y'all, so we are going to start off with the first question. There are 20 questions in this tag. And the first question is, have you ever had anyone say anything negative to you about staying at home or working from home? And no. I mean, if they have said something negative, they didn't tell me about it, and I wouldn't care anyways, because I don't really care what a whole lot of people think. The people that I care about, you know, the things that matter to me the most, they always have my back, so I'm not worried about what a whole lot of people say. The second question is, what is your favorite or least favorite part of staying at home or working from home? So my favorite part is the fact that I get to teach my children. The 2 smaller ones. I get to like really be hands-on with them, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, I don't miss anything major. I see everything that they do during the day, whether, you know, it's something that drives me crazy or not. Oftentimes it just makes me laugh. I'm here for all of their milestones. So which kids grow so fast, man, and I just feel blessed. I do feel blessed that I get to do that. Also, I'm here to, like, when my husband's here, his schedule is like kind of like all over the place some days because of his work, and I love being here, able to like make him breakfast or lunch and then make my family dinner. I can do those things kind of early. My least favorite part of staying at home is I'm with kids. No. My least favorite part is like just not having an adult to talk to all the time. I mean, oftentimes I'm just looking at the kids like, and I'm listening to them talk, and I'm like in a daze, like, oh my gosh, like you kind of just crave, like, you know, you miss those breaks or those lunches when you get to hang out in the break room. Or I used to actually work with my best friend. I used to love going to lunch with her. So I definitely miss I miss that. I definitely miss that. And just not having kids like constantly talk to you and cry and talk. They like to talk. So that's my least favorite part, but I guess that's actually kind of one of my favorite parts too, is the fact that I do get to talk to my kids all the time. So it just depends on the day. All right, number 3 is, what is your favorite or least favorite chore? My favorite chore is cleaning the kitchen. I don't know why I love to clean the kitchen so much. I think it's because it was like one of the first things I learned to clean when I was a young girl. I begged my mom, I think I was 7, and I begged her to let me wash dishes. And like from then on, if you guys know my channel, you guys know I wash my dishes by hand. I have a dishwasher. I don't use it. I've never used a dishwasher. It's just because that's just how I was raised. And so my favorite chore is clean the kitchen, and my least favorite chore is the bathroom. Ugh, I just don't like cleaning the bathroom. Like, I wish I could hire somebody to come clean my bathroom. I just don't like doing it. Number 4, what time do you wake up and go to bed? So my wake up time kind of varies because now I'm starting to work out, and so the best time for me to go to the gym is get there at 5 a.m. So if I do that, if I decide to, you know, go early as opposed to later in the day, then I'm waking up like at 4:15 a.m. And I typically go to bed about midnight. So I know that's not good. That's about 4 hours of sleep a night. Yeah, I know that's not good, but that's, if I'm being honest, that's how many hours I typically average a night, is about 4. Number 5, do you put any music on in the background while you're cleaning or cooking? Sometimes. So I wish I could play music every single time I cooked or cleaned, but that's not always, I can't always do that. I might be multitasking and helping my kids with something, or just trying to do 2 different things at once, and sometimes putting music on is just I'm not able to do it, but I love doing it. I love doing it. I feel like music motivates me, and so I would literally love to do that every single time. And also, like, when I get dressed, I would love to do that. I remember growing up when I was a teenager, I wouldn't go in the bathroom without my radio and get dressed. Like, I always had the radio playing, so I would love to do that. Number 6, do you get dressed most days or stay in PJs? And I get dressed. I have to, because like I said, I work from home, and I have to greet, you know, my daycare moms, and I don't want to be greeting them in pajamas. That's not really professional, so I definitely get dressed. But I would love to stay in PJs. Number 7, how often do you do your hair and makeup? So I comb my hair every I'm lying. Okay, just last week there was a day I didn't comb my hair, okay? But I do comb my hair most days, and I mean, I don't just like look completely crazy, a little crazy. But I do my hair and my makeup most days. If you guys haven't seen my everyday makeup routine, I'll leave that link in the description box below. But my everyday makeup routine, it takes me about 7 minutes to do my makeup, so I don't like go all out every day, but I just like to look decent, you know, give myself like a pick-me-up kind of. So I would say I definitely do my hair and makeup at least 5 days a week. Sometimes if I'm not feeling well, it'll be less. Number 8 is, what is your most trouble zone or area in your home that needs the most help? It is my bedroom. I don't know why our bedroom gets so messy. Well, actually I do. Okay, I do know why. Because the kids like bring everything in there. It's like, I feel like our bedroom is the most lived in space. Like, everybody comes in there to hang out, and you know, like, we do family time in there, not intentionally. But yeah, it always needs the most help. Like, my whole house we put together, and then I'll go in my room and I'll be like, but why? Like, but why? Number 9 is, how often do I find myself getting distracted? And I don't have a lot of time for distraction. I don't know. I wish I did have a little time for distraction. Like, I don't get distracted very easily. I think I'm too focused and determined, and not that I don't have my days where I'm just feeling like I don't want to do anything, but most days I write a checklist of everything I want to accomplish that day, and I try to do it. So I don't really have a whole lot of time that allows me to get distracted. Number 10, do you enjoy staying at home, or do you miss going to a job every day? I say both. Sometimes it's 50-50. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'd much rather stay home. Sometimes it's like, oh no, I'm about to find me a job. I need to start online checking right now. I need to start online searching right now. I don't know, you guys, being a mom, for anybody who's a mom out there, you guys know it is not easy. And then when you're around your kids constantly, it's hard. It's not an easy, I don't know, it's just not something that's easy. It could be very trying on you, like on your mental health. Sometimes, like I said, you just want an adult to speak to. Sometimes you just don't want to talk to anybody. You have to talk to your kids. Like, your kids make sure you talk, like, mommy, 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 did you hear me? Mommy, mommy, did you hear me? Mommy. I mean, they do that all day long, like, until you answer them. They don't care. They don't have no shame. So, I don't know, it's 50-50 for me a lot of days. And then, you know, a lot, I don't know how to answer that question. I love staying at home, and I don't like staying at home. I don't know, it's just, it is what it is. Number 11, what is your never-ending chore? Cleaning, period. I constantly clean. I don't know what I clean the most. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what I clean the most. I literally clean every single room in my house every single day. Or pick it up, or I do something. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but I guess my never-ending chore is just cleaning in general. Number 12, what is your favorite way to relax or have me time? And I have discovered it is the gym. That is my me time. And then if I'm not doing that, I also like to take a glass of wine and go sit in my closet and just put myself on what my son calls timeout. Mommy, you going on timeout? He told me that a few months ago, and I thought it was so funny. You're on timeout, mommy? And I'm like, yes, mommy is on timeout. So I love putting myself on timeout in my closet. Number 13, how often does your husband or a significant other chip in? So I don't really know how to answer that. My husband definitely doesn't do anything anywhere near the amount of time I put in with the kids. He definitely does not do that, but he works a lot. So I don't know. You know, he helps when I like say, can you do this or can you do that? Sometimes he surprises me and does other things. But for the most part, and you guys, I mean, not correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all can't correct me about my own husband, but comment down below. I would like to know, how often do your husbands help? How often? I don't know. I feel like, my personal opinion from the men that I'm around, because they're all like hard workers and they work long hours, they don't really chip in probably as often as we would like them to. That's how I'm gonna put that. So I would love my husband to chip in way more often, but you know, I kind of just like, we have our roles is how I'm gonna put it. And sometimes, you know, it gets a little frustrating, but it is what it is. And I do like having our roles. Number 14 is, when do you find time to do chores? I do chores all day long. I literally do them, you know, I do them around my children. I do them with my children. I don't, you know, I'm not like one of those moms where it's like, oh, I have to clean up when they're, you know, when they're asleep. I have to do that. No, like my kids grew up knowing that like mommy is going to clean this house. You're going to help. And so it's not like me having to really find the time. It's just, they know if I say like, go sit down, I'm about to do this, then they just need to do that. Number 15 is, how do you balance being a homemaker and creating YouTube content? And that is a little bit more tricky, you guys, because for videos like this, for example, I need for it to be quiet. And so I try to film while the kids are asleep. So during daycare hours, while at nap time. That's when I try to make as much YouTube content as I possibly can. Number 16 is, what is your favorite room in your home and why? And I'm in it. I definitely will say that it is my office, and I feel that way because I feel like it's I don't know, it represents me. So like the decor in here, there's like some rustic farmhouse touches, pink, so pink is my favorite color, and then there's touches of glam as well, and it's just bright. Like this room is bright. Well, actually, there's not actually very, let me change that up. There's not very good lighting, but when the sun hits this room, there's perfect lighting. It's just hard to record in sometimes, but I just feel like this room is a good representation of me, and I love looking at it. Number 17 is, what is your least favorite room in your house and why? And so I love actually all the rooms in my house, but I guess I'm gonna say our bedroom, because I don't know, our master bedroom is nice, you guys, don't get me wrong. I know on my channel I don't show my master bedroom, but it's because I'm like in between styles, and I really want to change up the whole style in there. We've had that same style in our room for like, I don't know, probably 9 years, or going on 9 years. For as long as we've been together, we've had that style. So I really want to change it up, and so it doesn't really do anything for me anymore, and that's the only reason I don't that's probably the least favorite room in my house. Number 18, do you feel like your home reflects your personal style, and why or why not? And definitely yes. So when we purchased our home, I picked everything in this house. I chose the colors of the walls. We repainted everything. I chose the flooring. You know, I'm the one who decorated my house from top to bottom, so I definitely feel like it reflects me, and I'm very proud of it. It takes a lot of time to get things the way you want them, and I constantly, you know, like to improve and change things. I feel like no woman thinks their house is perfect, because like right when you think like, okay, I'm getting there, you want to change something up, or something happens. So there's always room to improve, and there are definitely things in my home that I want to change, that I want to upgrade, but it all comes in time, and decor is expensive. So, you know, I wish I had enough money just to go change everything that I want to change out at one time, but I have to do it in steps. Number 19 is, what does your home smell like? And my home smells like the Bath and Body Works candle leaves. It so has like a cinnamon smell. Can't speak, but it has a cinnamon smell. I like burn that scent year round, even if I don't have that actual candle. I have something similar to it, and so I'm always burning something like that. And then in like my diffusers, I burn like a peppermint or a clean linen smell. So it kind of has like a cinnamon, but like a light clean smell. I don't know how to explain that, but that's what my home smells like. Number 20 is, what is your strong point and weak spot when it comes to homemaking? So my strong point is cleaning. I feel like cleaning and decorating are my strong points. And then my weak spot is probably feeling anxious about it all. Like just making myself feel overwhelmed about, you know, making sure that I accomplish everything I need to accomplish. I need to learn that everything doesn't always have to be, you know, perfect, which is not perfect, but I hate to use that word, but it's the best way I can describe it right now. It's basically okay to just chill, Shanti. You know, everything doesn't have to be like just on point all the time. So I definitely have to work on that. But then like at the same time, I feel like that's a good thing. So I don't know. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. So the 5 ladies I want to tag are, first I want to tag Shay from Shay Marie and Family Vlogs. She's a stay-at-home mom. She works from home. The second lady I want to tag is Monica from Kroger Family Vlogs. The third girl I want to tag is Amber from Ambams Life. The fourth lady I want to tag is Crissy. Her channel is called Crissy Marie. And the fifth lady I want to tag is Cambriea from Living with Cambriea. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload future videos. And until next time, everybody, bye.
We can dance the night away. My heart is screaming out for you. I want you here with me so that everything will be